What? So Dan, you're telling me that you've been after a Fortress of Fangs as well?
I didn't know Dan was looking for it until just now.
Yeah.
No, this one's mine. This one right here is mine. End of story.
Today I am in Arlington, Texas at Retropalooza. This is a show that I have been attending for many years now. In fact, this is the 10th Retropalooza. It's a really fun show. It's been one of my favorites over the years. And while the show typically has a pretty heavy focus on retro video games, it is in fact a retro themed show, and there's always a lot of toys here too. In fact, this weekend show that I'm at here is no exception because, as you're about to find out, there are quite a few amazing toy finds at Retropalooza 10. So kicking things off for this video, we were in there Friday night for setup, and it didn't take me long to get my table all prepared for the weekend, and well, now I feel like I want to mosey around. I want to start peeking at some of the other tables that are also getting set up just so I can get a feel for some of the stuff we might be seeing this weekend. Plus, I see a bunch of my friends that I've known for many years doing this show, all getting their stuff set up, so it seems like a perfect chance to make the rounds. In fact, directly across from my table, I see my friend G to the next level. He has an awesome YouTube channel, very Sega focused, really fun stuff. But I decided to walk over to his table because from my table, I noticed that he's putting out some stuff that I'm interested in. Yeah, that's right. G has got a stack of Ronin Warriors figures on his table. This is a line that I've been hunting off and on all year long. In fact, way back at the beginning of the year when I was talking about goals for toy hunting for the year, Ronin Warriors was one of those lines that I just wanted to track down and recollect because I had a bunch of these when I was younger. So it's been really exciting anytime they pop up, and it's really cool to see one of my friends have a bunch of them here for sale at the show. All right, G, hey. My man G. I want this stack right here, dude.
Okay.
What are you thinking? This is all yours, right?
Yes.
You're a Ronin Warriors fan.
It's mine. Yep.
You know, I've been like, this has been one of my things I've been hunting all year. Like every show, I'm like, where's the Ronin Warriors? Where's the Ronin? And then I come here and you've got them.
Well, that's what I was saying before. I was like, I was wondering whether or not I wanted to bring them with me because I've had them ever since the 90s, right?
Yeah.
And I was just like, either nobody's going to want them or somebody's going to want to buy all of them. And that's what I thought. So,
and then you're sitting right across from the guy that's going to, yeah, these are amazing. The riders, specifically,
the riders are awesome.
They're so good. They're so good. All right, man, I'm in for these, so you just let me know.
So you got 110, 170. How about, if you just want those three, how about 150?
Deal, dude. You're in.
Cool.
Thank you, my friend. Now I'm going to go for these for now, but man, I'm here all weekend, so you never know. I might come back. I was going to say, yeah, I'm going to see how the show goes. Yeah. All right, so it's early in the show. I've already dropped some money. But I feel really good about it because this is something, like I said, I've been actively hunting down and wanting to add Ronin Warriors to my collection. Plus, I'm always happy to help some of my friends out as well. And this just worked out really perfect. I'm really happy that this is my first purchase. With that being said, I am now heading towards my friend OK Chief's booth. Now, Chief always has an amazing selection. If you've seen any of my past Retropalooza toy hunts, you know that Chief really brings it to these shows with his amazing booth filled with toys and video games. And well, I'm over here now checking things out with my good friend Pat the NES Punk. And at this point, well, here's a montage of me and Pat geeking out over all of the toys at Chief's booth. No. Oh, what a rush! Oh, look at Coco. I like it's like 2 of them. Double Care Bear phone. We each need one, Pat, and then we can call each other. Call each other with our Care Bear phones.
Oh my God. Metroplex.
Whoa.
Complete.
The Chief's over here just bringing out the big guns.
Lord.
Dang, bro.
I came to play. No, I'm not. No, I need this.
He came to play.
I used to read the Berenstain Bears as a kid.
My kid loves Berenstain
and
Bears
it's
books.
sealed.
It's only $30.
Only 30 bucks.
With a cassette player and a cassette.
And you're almost stepping on some Ninja Turtle toys underneath.
Stomping on these turtles.
He stomped on some turtles.
They're just card backs. We're okay.
Okay.
Whew, it's okay. It's okay.
Got the Toon Turtles. If only I could learn about Ninja Turtle toys. Someone should be working on a
Somebody really should be doing that.
I don't know anything about the turtle Toon.
I'll have to have a talk with somebody about making that happen. Yeah.
He worked at Pizza Hut for 1 day. They gave him the shirts. He quit, and I was like, "Can I have the shirts?"
Whoa!
Yeah,
Mutant Mayhem shirts? Oh, those are great.
The movie was great.
It really was. It really was. Jackal Raider. Holy
I just
cow.
want you to freak out.
Pat,
This corner.
Sky Commanders.
Uncommon toy line. I really don't know any kids that have Sky Commanders at all. Did you have Sky Commanders?
I did not have Sky Command. No. This is one of those things I didn't know about until I was a collector.
It's like the cousin of Mask.
Yeah. They all use zip lines. It's a whole toy of zip lines.
It's very specific.
Yeah,
to the toy.
yeah.
You can see why I didn't catch on. I need a tree and a
You gotta have
telephone
space
pole.
to like put zip lines all over your room.
I'm sure a lot of broken.
Oh my God, Chief!
Oh wow.
Oh,
Micro set.
dude, why do you
Whoa,
have
on the
so
birds,
many
what's that?
things?
Little rainbow gray toothpaste toppers. And toothpaste toppers. Rainbow gray.
This is
All right,
insane.
this is where Pat's an expert, kind of.
All right, expert Pat, here we go.
There's Wolverine with CoverGirl, one of the 3 female Joes from the original line. Up to the movie.
She's got
at
her
least.
sledgehammer in there too.
Oh, she does?
It's somewhere loose in there.
This is complete without the tow line. That's hard to find. The tow line, you can like drag other vehicles. That's missing. It's like long gray thingy. But otherwise that's in great shape. Here's the bridge layer with toll booth inside. Oh, he has the sledgehammer.
That's
toll
what
booth.
I'm. Yeah.
Yeah, CoverGirls don't have anything.
Okay.
So this would come down and create a bridge.
Yeah.
It was on like maybe a handful of episodes. Yeah, this was always a cool one as a kid. There's the sledgehammer he had right there. Oh, this is some good stuff.
Bro. I got stuff.
Wait, here's the best G.I. Joe. It's Blanca.
Yeah, by that point I was sort of out of the G.I. Joe stuff.
Look at this.
Rich, how much do you have on this one?
Oh, you got a whole. I have a loose one of these. Look at these.
Oh my God!
What?
Yes, a little water toy.
Or me and Pat are just gonna like.
Hours of challenging fun. I love these.
I have a
things.
Zelda one.
Oh.
You have a Zelda
It's
one?
in here.
Dude, you're gonna.
Remember these?
Yeah, the water squirt heads. Dude, look at
This is
these.
a bigger variety than last year.
Do you
Rich.
see the?
I thought last year you couldn't be topped.
Oh, a gnarly from Rock Lords.
This is too much. I'm like, this is overload.
I'm just gonna throw a bunch of money at Rich. I feel like.
I mean, I'll be okay with that.
Would
I
you?
wouldn't say no.
Oh my God.
I have mine of this still.
An OG wristband. Oh, 2004. All
Yeah,
right.
I remember when these came out.
I have a Mario one or Donkey Kong one from then.
Oh, look, if this is from England.
Whoa, whoa! It's a Ladybird book.
Huh. Something for the cool.
Ooh! Oh, look at that artwork. Look at Skeletor getting punched.
Oh, this is
Oh man!
great. Water teasers, they're called.
Oh, I love it. Look at the artwork on that.
The early artwork.
Oh, that's the best.
Before they codified it.
Is that Gleeok up there?
Oh, nothing on the back. This is something you'd find like at a 5 and dime store
Yeah.
or convenience store.
He's got a piece of cardboard in there covering the back. I wonder if there actually is stuff on the back.
Oh, it's covering it, the cardboard?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Rich put a backing board on this.
No, that's to protect the boards.
Yeah,
Okay.
I get that. I get that.
Because everyone that grabs them and then transporting them like this.
That's true.
So I protect the so that they're not bending.
No, that's
so
good.
if you're gonna bend this. You're not
Sure.
gonna, and then like the plastic, everyone the bubbles are going constant.
What are you showing us?
A rustling.
Super champ.
Wrestling Super Champs Timekeeper set. Hang on. Hang on.
Stuff you find in a 5 and dime store. That's amazing.
Dude, look at the look at the artwork on this thing.
Probably from like 85. Probably.
Hold on, where's Bitters at? Mark Bitters. We need to get him over here. It's the Wrestling Super Champs Timekeeper set.
Holy.
You need this.
Alright, there's a difference between a timekeeper and a
I know, but come on. Like,
Oh man.
how
look at
amazing is that? Look at this little thing. I've never seen anything like this before.
this. Where's Chief? Okay.
He's right here.
I'll talk to him.
You gotta have it.
Like the bootlegs, the MOTU bootleg wrestler guy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like that.
That's what they look
that's
like,
what I'm
right?
saying, yeah.
Ah, come on.
That's what sold me on it.
The art. look at
Dude,
this,
look
look
at
at
this
this
thing.
thing.
That is
It's got like gears in it and stuff. Wrestling
Good
Super
call.
Champs.
Good call.
Yeah.
It has to be painter's tape.
Hey,
Hey, what you fucking
we were looking at these at Comic-Con, remember?
right.
I don't have that Batmobile. $50 feels like
How
a
much
really
was they
good
charging
price.
at Comic-Con? Probably more than
More, it was more than that.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be
That guy had ton. Remember, he found that. He bought that collection or whatever he was telling us. Where he like bought.
That's not one you see often. This one is.
That's the one that's got the cardboard backer,
It's just,
right?
yeah, it's just a little plastic base and they move. It's really kind of cheap. You know, I had the Imperial Attack base hot. Well, that's the one I had.
So cool.
Yeah. No, that's a good
Oh,
deal.
these are so cool. All right, so there's so much good stuff already, but it's time to head out for the evening, and we will come back Saturday morning to get the show started proper. So one of the things that's really awesome is, to the right of me, my booth buddy this weekend is Narc, not another retro channel, my buddy Craig. It's really awesome to see him next to me, but I also noticed that like he also brought it. So my neighbor has just got all these amazing toys that I'm now gonna be just staring at all weekend, which is dangerous. Craig.
Hey, what's up, Dan?
I feel like this is a conspiracy.
Why?
Because my table is right next to all these toys.
I mean, maybe
Like you're trying to like make me buy these. Look, I know I have to sit here and look at this all weekend.
There's a Jimmy.
I know. I already was looking at it.
The camo.
And you've also got like look at all the Ghostbusters roleplay. Like you even have the foam and the proton.
The bullet or the pellet,
Yeah,
whatever.
I was gonna say these goggles. These goggles are amazing. Yeah, we ain't afraid of no ghosts. Also, like bootleg Giants and
We got He-Man.
blow mold He-Man. Your stuff's incredible, dude.
This is a weird bootleg.
It really is. Look at that thing. Ah, his pants just stopped. They just stopped being colored. This is amazing.
Thanks, man.
I'm gonna buy things.
Try to have a good plethora of different stuff, you know.
You have a good plethora of stuff. You succeeded. So the show's been going great, really good turnout. Of course, I was here primarily to do the Pixel Dan thing, sell books and figures and just meet up with fans and stuff. But in my downtime, of course, when we've got the opportunity to do so, it's nice to escape from the table and do a little hunting around the show. So I definitely wanted to walk around to see what else was out there. And there was a really good variety of toys at this particular show. But I also mentioned that this is a pretty heavy retro video gaming show. And this is stuff that I'm also interested in, so I always love to stop and check out some of the great retro games just to see if there's anything I want to pick up or add to my collection. Now, one of the booths I stopped at was of my good friend Mark Bitters, and he had some really cool video game paraphernalia.
That is so cool.
But usually I have that hanging, like this thing just comes right out. And I just hang it up on my wall. I don't sell any of that stuff. But like,
you just bring it and show it?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. this stuff is all like Nintendo employee stuff.
What's the metal for?
Have you ever seen like the 9-inch Mario statues? Like the little metal thing? So those were like a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Oh, okay.
And, that'd be like the main event. Leading up to that, they would hand out these awards. So like this one said, going the extra mile to Diane LaBelle, 1993. So Diane was the Nintendo employee I got all this stuff from.
Oh.
So it was just like recognition for like good sales or whatever it is.
Yeah, man.
They would hand those out leading up to the Mario statue award.
Oh, that is cool.
The, like employee events or whatever. Yeah. And then the rest of the stuff is literally just offer desk. Like this thing's a mug, it's a ruler and a fanny pack. You can take on sales calls.
Wow.
Right?
And then this is how we all bought our video games back in the day.
So this thing is all custom made except for the pouch.
Sure.
But yeah, that's just...
Pull the ticket, take it up front.
Take it up to their magical room at the front.
Yeah, that's right. The little door would open. You'd give them the ticket. They'd go find the game. Man, that's amazing.
You always try to like peek your head in there. And
yeah. Let me see the magical video game room. That's so cool. Oh, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
What's up, broski? Woo, woo, woo.
Okay, so at this point in the show, Boston Mike actually brings over this massive box of Dungeons and Dragons figures that one of the vendors at the show is parting with. And at this point, it's like me and my buddy Narc and my buddy Turtle Chris, and we're all just digging through this bin because it's a line that all of us are kind of actively collecting, and there's a lot of really good stuff in here.
As I know, we were talking yesterday.
Yeah. What do you bring? Oh, are these D&D figures?
D&D.
Oh my god.
He's missing a freaking foot.
He's missing a foot?
Yeah, this is not this is all mine, but I wanted to give you like this. I got these two.
I wonder. Oh, cool.
Yeah, oh, you need a Grimsword?
Yeah, I had him on hold.
You had him on hold?
Oh, he's right here.
Did you buy all those?
His Grimsword right here.
Mike did.
Is this the one?
Oh, yeah.
Well, then here.
Yeah,
I don't need Grimsword, so you're good.
So I gotta pay Mike.
You're good. No, pay me. $20.
No, I'll give you 10 for that. That's cool. That Batman.
Do I have Zerrak? You know what I hate when I look at these things and I'm like, do I have this guy?
Yeah.
How often do you do that?
All the time.
I have a pretty small collection of them right now. I know I have Grimsword. I have Warduke.
Yeah.
I have Strongheart. I think I have Zerrak.
Yeah.
He's a good price. Maybe I should just get him just in case.
Yeah, if not, you can like army build, you know.
These are all good
The
prices.
prices are great.
Is this just, can I open this?
Yeah.
I want to see, because he's missing, that is so weird. That is so weird. I didn't know. It's just got a little nub.
Oh man.
I feel like you could get...
If it's that clean of a...
I mean, he stands.
Yeah.
He stands, and like, you could still like...
What's the price on him?
He's 30.
That's not bad. He has a saddle and his reins.
I know, I love
The legs.
the Warduke legs on the side of the saddle. That is incredible. You need some cleaning. You need some TLC. This is pretty good. They're so cool, and that's the same with me. Like, I've always picked up like one here, one there.
I'm a slow roll on them.
Yeah, and then I got to a point where like you start putting them all together, and you're like, these look awesome.
Yeah.
And you're like,
they're like King nostalgia, but like they hit a piece of you that you don't really know.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like, why.
exactly. Yeah, that dude's awesome.
I do them slow rolling, and Craig picked the only two that I would have grabbed.
I know. I was gonna say, man, like, I can't believe those are only $10.
But
They look awesome
he's reaching
too.
the end of his line. bootleg.
That's what he told me yesterday. We were talking about these yesterday.
That place that meeting we're talking about?
There's a Fortress of Fangs over there.
Where?
So the D&D bin actually ends up being a really great experience for all of us. We're all able to pool together. We made a deal to buy the entire bin for a really good price because the dealer was looking to just get rid of the stuff. And all of us were able to basically dig out the figures that we needed, and we equally split it. And I got some incredible stuff. I think I ended up paying a full $40 for the Nightmare Horse and the few figures that I needed for that line. So I am over the moon excited about some of the really cool stuff that I got in here. But this is where things take a turn.
$90.
Huh?
That's for the Switch.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
You need to hand me my camera back down there?
All right. What's the story here? Where'd Mike go?
I'm telling you,
What?
You're pulling the trigger. You need to pull it before he does.
This is going to be one of those.
I don't know. I had a couple of figures when I was a kid, Dan, and this is looking pretty tempting to me now too.
Because you guys are already done on the bin. That's already been decided.
The bin's done.
Pat, why don't you get on this and offer him $5?
That's right. The same dealer has the Dungeons & Dragons Fortress of Fangs playset. Now this is one of those playsets that I have wanted for so many years. In fact, this has been on my top playsets I want to own someday list, probably since I started collecting toys. And throughout the year, you guys have seen me run into this particular playset at several locations while on my toy hunts. And it's one of those playsets that I always see and I always want it, but it's always just a little more than I really want to pay for it. But this one, this is a pretty good price on its own. But on top of that, the dealer is looking to move his stuff, so he already said that he would go down on this particular price. But we have an issue. I'm not the only one that wants this.
So I don't know what's missing.
Says it's almost complete.
So what is it missing?
He said a tooth, but I see it.
It's missing the ladder for sure. I don't see that.
No, it's a nail shot right back there.
Oh, is it? There's a bat.
There's the wings, there's the big dragon thing. There's something up here. It's the cage, treasure chest. Yeah, there's something that goes here, right?
The ladder. The ladder comes out of this.
Yeah. Huh? I know. I've been after this all year.
Have you really?
Every toy hunt, I always look at it, but it's always way more than this. I know. This is bad news, bro. So now I'm in a situation where Narc, Craig, somebody I consider one of my buddies, one of my friends, one of my fellow toy hunters, he wants this too. And I don't want to give it up. I want it. I want this playset. This is nuts, dude.
This is crazy. So this is the piece that Dan and myself have been looking for. Definitely the past year. I didn't know Dan was looking for it until just now.
Yeah. Well, it's always one of those things where every time I see it, and it's shown up in multiple hunts this year, and every time I see it, it's way higher.
Yeah.
This is a really good price. So it's this felt like the moment, and then I found out that Craig also wants it. So this is a really tough situation because I don't want to be in a war with my friend over a toy.
See, Dan plays the nice guy.
I know. No, this is not me playing the nice guy.
No, it is.
Okay, look, I'm not playing the nice guy here. I really did feel bad that maybe Craig saw it first and had already claimed it, but at the same time, yeah, maybe I'm kind of playing the nice guy a little bit. I want this play set. This is tough. This is one of those situations where it's just toys. So usually I give up pretty easy. It's not a big deal, right? But I don't know, something about this day and the things that I was already finding, and I was already charged up about all the other cool D&D toys I got, and I didn't want to let this playset slip away. Is Craig gonna let me have it? But I don't know, man. What are you thinking?
So I know where I can get one about the same completeness, around the same price. So I'm totally cool with like you getting this, because I think you can get even a better deal, honestly.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna see what we can offer on. I mean, like that's already a good price, but
it's amazing.
He says it's priced to move, right? So like, are you sure you're good?
Yeah. 100%.
Dude, this guy.
And then I'm going to ship it to you too.
So he's going to keep it.
Yeah. Timeshare.
Timeshare. Yeah, we're going to share custody over the Fortress of Fangs. That's amazing. Cool. You're the best, dude.
Yeah.
You're the best.
Good.
Yeah.
Craig is a really good dude. Like, seriously. Like, it was super awesome of him to let me get the Fortress of Fangs playset today. So I do feel like I owe him. I definitely need to make this up to him. The hilarious thing about this is that he had to ship it to me after the show. I couldn't take it on an airplane, and he lives in Texas. So I was like, Craig, now that I've sniped this place out from under you, do you want to just ship it to me? He's awesome, though. You're the best, Snark. So Retropalooza was a really amazing event. Like I said, this is one of those shows that has always been one of my personal favorites, and part of that is for strictly personal reasons. I have a lot of friends here at the show, friends that I met years and years ago when I first started doing this that are still friends today, and this show is one of those that kind of almost feels like a reunion every year because it's the one place I always get to keep seeing them. It was also a little bittersweet in the fact that after 10 years of doing this show, this is the final year that this show is going to be held here in this building, in the Arlington Convention Center, because the building is closing. So there was a little bit of somberness because even though the show is going to continue on, you know, we're all going to miss this place. We've been coming to this place once a year for the last 10 years, and it's always sad to see some of these places that, you know, are special to you for these reasons, and then they eventually close shop and you have to move on to new things. And, you know, I have no doubt that Retropalooza will still continue on. No matter where it ends up, it's still going to be an awesome show, and it's absolutely a place I recommend checking out. Very huge shout out to my good buddy Jay from the Game Chasers, because Retropalooza is his baby, and it's awesome that he continues to put on such a fun show every single year. With that being said, I picked up a lot of toys at this show, some of which you guys didn't even see in my footage, because sometimes I just get crazy and I buy things and I forget to film it. So, with that being said, it's time for my haul. So I picked up that Masters of the Universe Ladybird book from my buddy Chief. These are really great because these were not released in the US. The Ladybird books, I believe, are from the UK. The artwork is incredible on this. It's always one of my favorite things about picking up these pieces of old media, so really happy to add this to my collection. This is a fun one. This right here is a Batman Forever micro playset. Shout out to my good friend Grindhead Jim, who had this in some stuff that he was selling at the show. I love micro playsets. This thing is really fun. It's got a little Two-Face figure, which is my favorite Batman villain anyway. This is awesome. Really love this thing. And hey, while I was visiting my good friend Mark Bitters at his booth, he actually had quite a few old Playmates Toys Star Trek figures. This is another line that I've been collecting like here and there. It's very easy to buy. It's very affordable. Well, there were a couple figures in that selection that he had that I needed. So I got Geordi LaForge in his dress uniform. I got a Romulan, and you better believe I ripped those right open. They're amazing. But also, I got the Enterprise D. Now, I never actually had the ships from the Playmates line. I only ever had the figures. So this is actually really cool. It was in box, but still, these things are so cheap. I felt totally fine just opening this up. I put the stickers on it. I put batteries in it. The sound effects are so satisfying. What an awesome toy. Hey, my first purchase at the show from my buddy G to the next level are some Ronin Warriors. I picked up a carded Sai. Sai was always my favorite one when I had these when I was younger, so really happy to have this guy again. But also I got those 2 Riders, which these are amazing. I honestly didn't know that there were Rider sets there, so I got Talpa and I got Ryo. And these figures are like wearing different color armor than the single carded versions. And once again, I ripped all these toys open. I'm just wanted to display them loose on my shelf. They were on some older beater cards anyway, so I felt fine about it. But these are just some really, really fun toys. I don't know. I'm not really going to go hard, I don't think, on Ronin Warriors too much more than I have. I'm very happy with the small little collection of them that I've built, but man, if the price is right, you never know. I think this is a really fun toy line. And then I picked up several of those Dungeons and Dragons figures from that collection with the bin that I split with Turtle Chris and Narc. Got some really good stuff in here that I didn't already have in my collection. The most exciting thing being Nightmare, that horse. He is missing his hoof like we talked about, but it still stands fine. This is perfect for the War Duke figure that I already have at home. I love the saddle on this thing. It's very similar to like the Tauntaun in the Kenner Star Wars line, where there's like a little door that opens on the horse's back, so Warduke's legs go on the inside, and to make it look like he's sitting on the horse, Warduke's legs are just sculpted to the saddle, so whenever he's not on the horse, the legs are always there. But I love this thing. It is amazing. I'm so happy to add this to my collection. And of course, the main event, thanks to my buddy Narc, I purchased the LJN Dungeons & Dragons Fortress of Fangs playset. This thing is massive, but it is so incredibly cool looking. It's one of those playsets that I have wanted for so very long, and I'm so happy to add it to my collection. It is near complete. It is missing a few little pieces that I'm not super worried about. Maybe I will pick those up over the years here. We'll see how that goes. The only thing that I did pick up after this is I did get the pile of gold coins that sits under the treasure chest, because I wanted that to sit correctly, and it actually didn't cost very much for that part. I just picked it up on eBay. So I love the way this looks. It's an amazing play set. Narc, you're gonna get it soon. I know you are, buddy. And I owe you, dude. Look, I'm saying it right here on YouTube. I owe you. Thank you for this. I really, really appreciate it. Guys, there you go. There is a new episode of Toy Hunting from Retropalooza. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. Like I said, great show. I picked up so many toys at this one, but it was a lot of fun. It was a really good show to visit. If you guys ever have the opportunity, I'd highly recommend checking out this convention, especially if you like video games, because there are lots of those there. I want to give a very special shout out to all of my supporters over on Patreon. You guys are amazing. But as always, I want to thank every single one of you for supporting these videos, no matter how you choose to do it, even if it's just by watching, even if it's by hitting subscribe or like or leaving a comment. Every bit of that helps this channel grow, and it really means a lot to me. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Happy hunting, my friends, and until next time.